Hello and good morning everyone. Today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter number 14, Civics, and topic is governing a village. As we have studied earlier, how does the government work and what is the power of the democracy. Now today we are going to learn governing a village. We everyone know that government will make the law, government will make the policy, and also they will check either the people are following that law or not. Even if someone is breaking the law, then they will be punished. For example, if a person found breaking public property, then they will be punished. For that reason only, in village area also government is needed. So here Panchayat Raj, the body that resolve local issues and provide basic amenities at the village level, means it is a body they will solve the problem regarding the small area or small villages. They are called Panchayat Raj. Now Panchayat Raj system in ancient India, how it was. Everyone knows that. Even we have seen in the movies and all old movies, there we used to see that people. It is a very basic form of government. This Panchayat Raj system is a very basic form of government and it is the oldest form of government. Earlier what used to happen was people in the village, they used to come together and they used to elect 5 members. 5 in Hindi we called it Panch. So they was the Panchayat of that places and they used to resolve the problem, whatever the problem the villagers are facing, any problem with land, any property, okay, people of the village fighting with each other, it was resolved by the people. And this Panchayat Raj system, it existed till the Mughal period. Till Mughal period, Panchayat Raj system was going on. But when British came to India. Now this Panchayat Raj system became unfunctional. Now it was not functioning because all the control was with British government and Indian they don't have power to control. So again after the independence, this Panchayat Raj system was again revived. It was revived by the Mahatma Gandhi. Why it was revived means because here the power will be given to the local people also. It will be separated between central government and local bodies government, where the villagers they can take their own decision. Now there is also level of Panchayat Raj system. There are 3 level of Panchayat Raj system. For example, we will make one triangle. This triangle, first level, second level and third level. First level it is Gram Panchayat and second one it is Block Samiti and third one is Jilla Parishad. Now first one is Gram Panchayat. By 2 or 3 villages, they will have one office, which we call Gram Panchayat. And if the problem is small, if you want some help, then we have to go to the Gram Panchayat. And if it is not solved there, then you have to go to the block level. Block level means you will get an officer, BDO, who is called Block Development Officer. And if it is not solved there, also you have to go Jilla Parishad, which we call district office, or there you will find district court also. As we have studied, there are 3 level of Panchayat Raj system. So we are going to study about the first level of Panchayat Raj system. Now once the people will elect their representative, now the elected representative they will come together and they will discuss and they will see what are the problems the village is facing, and then they will find the solution for that. And in village level there are 2 bodies to handle. One is Gram Sabha and one is Gram Panchayat. Now first we will learn about the Gram Sabha. Gram Sabha, it is a general body meeting. It is a meeting where all the members, those who can vote, those who have universal adult franchise, they have got right to vote. All the members will come together and they will discuss what are the need of the village, how they can improve, and they will find the solution. All the things they will discuss in this Gram Sabha. And what is the function of Gram Sabha? Now, first function is discuss the important issue and problem of the village. Now, what are the problems the villagers are facing? Roads, irrigation, water, all the things they will discuss, and they will see the problem and they will try to find out the solution. Second one, it review work done by Gram Panchayat and examine. Now, what are the work Gram Panchayat are doing? They will examine all the work. Either they have done it in a good way, either it is not good. They will examine all the work done by the Gram Panchayat. And another one is to check on the misuse of power by Gram Panchayat. I think you may also have listened some Gram Panchayat. They are not doing their work in a good way, and all the facility they are not giving facilities. Okay, and this Gram Sabha will check all the thing, what either they are misusing their power or what. So, and last one, it consider and approve all the plan to be implemented by the Gram Panchayat. Now, once the Gram Panchayat will implement any law, either they want to do this for construction, all the plans whatever they have, they want to make a water tank, over tank, all the things they will check, Gram Sabha will check, and then they will approve. Now, as we have studied about the first body, now this is the second body, Gram Panchayat. Now, for Gram Panchayat election, the village will be divided. The village will be divided into a smaller area which we call ward, and from all the ward, people will be elected. And after election, this ward member, those who are elected from the ward, they are called ward member. This ward member will make a Gram Panchayat, and this ward member will only elect one more person, and he or she will be called Pradhan or Sarpanch of that place. Now we will see a compulsory function of Gram Panchayat. What are the functions that Panchayat should do? To provide health and sanitation facility to the villager. Now Gram Panchayat is responsible for providing the basic health facility and the sanitation facility to all the villagers. The second one, to build the school and provide primary education, and they should try to make schools, and they should give, definitely they should give primary education to everyone. Now third one, to ensure supply of clean drinking water for all the villagers. Now they are only responsible for the drinking water also. They are responsible, they should supply clean drinking water to the villagers. Now fourth one, to record birth, death and marriage of the villager. Now they have to also record if in one village a baby has born, they have to make it a record. This year, this date, this baby has born. Even after marrying also they have to make a record, and after death also they have to make one record. Now these are the compulsory function which Gram Panchayat has to do. And here are some optional function. Compulsory we have done. Now optional, first one is organizing village market. In village, mostly they will have Sunday market, Friday market, Thursday market. So all this market Panchayat should organize. Second one, maintaining libraries and reading room. If they can and if they want to do, then they have to they can maintain libraries and reading room for the people. And third one, establishment source of entertainment like park and playground. They also have to establishment for children, for people, those who are there, they have a source of entertainment, like they can make a park, they can make a ground and all. So this much for today. Hope you all have understood and enjoyed the class. Thank you.